Something huge and terrifying just happened at Skinwalker Ranch, and it changes everything. In the deepest part of the mesa, buried nearly 300 feet underground, Dr. Travis Taylor and his team uncovered a giant structure. One that defies all human explanation. It's not natural. It's not man-made. It's something else entirely. This is not just another anomaly. This is the discovery that could rewrite history, science, and everything we thought we knew about Skinwalker Ranch. Subscribe now if you want to stay ahead, because the truth is only beginning to emerge. For weeks, Travis and his scientific team had been chasing strange signals deep within the ranch's mesa. Signals picked up by electromagnetic sensors. Seismic quakes that didn't match natural patterns. Pulses deep underground echoing like a heartbeat in the earth. A mystery that pushed modern technology and belief to the breaking point. It started with the drilling. Rigorous. Precise. They drilled a borehole almost 300 feet down, carefully sampling every layer. Then, a sudden breakthrough. The drill hit something solid, and it wasn't rock. It was something dense. Engineered. As the crew sifted through the drill spoils, they found fragments of ceramic, not ordinary clay, but a material with composition unlike anything known on Earth. And then, the breakthrough. Electromagnetic scans revealed a massive object embedded, stretching for dozens of feet with perfect geometric shapes. This wasn't the first time the team had found signs of strange construction beneath the mesa, but this was undeniable. Videos show a huge, slab-like form, covered with a smooth black surface unlike any natural stone, a surface that seemed to absorb light rather than reflect it. Travis explains that the readings don't match any natural formation or human construction. The size and scale exceed anything in known archaeology or geology. Some in the team speculate about extraterrestrial technology, carefully buried and preserved for who knows how long. The surface of the mesa conceals a secret far deeper and older than anyone imagined. A giant, artificially created structure hidden beneath Skinwalker Ranch. And no one knows what still lies inside. Do you believe a structure this huge could actually exist underground? Comment below and let us know. Get ready, because the truths Travis Taylor and his team are uncovering punch far beyond the limits of science and reason. And tonight, we bring you another step closer to what lurks beneath. The moment the drill struck solid deep beneath the ranch, the team knew they had uncovered something extraordinary. But what truly confirmed the scale and mystery of the discovery were the strange signals detected just before and after the hit. Unusual rhythmic pulses echoed through the electromagnetic sensors planted across the mesa, a low-frequency vibration unlike anything natural or man-made. Seismic monitors picked up regular, heartbeat-like tremors deep underground, too consistent to be random. Something large, something alive appeared to be communicating, or at least responding. Travis Taylor and his team immediately intensified their investigation. Using ground-penetrating radar and magnetometry, they mapped the anomaly's shape hidden beneath layers of sandstone and soil. To their astonishment, the outlines revealed a vast, coherent structure with straight edges, hollowed cavities, and surfaces that absorbed the radar signals rather than reflected them. The images reminded them of something engineered, not formed by nature. Video footage sent down boreholes showed black slabs of material with a smooth, glossy finish. Unlike any terrestrial rock, these slabs didn't show cracks or weathering. Travis noted the eerie silence when their lights hit the surfaces. It was as if the material swallowed the light whole, creating shadows where there should be illumination. The immense size suggested a structure possibly hundreds of feet wide and at least 12 feet thick in places. Experts on the team began speculating. Could this be an ancient underground facility? Or far more chilling, technology left by non-human intelligence? In hushed conversations off-camera, scientists and crew exchanged uneasy glances as piece by piece, the scale of the discovery became clear. The scientific approach was cautious but fascinated. Travis emphasized data was king, no speculation without proof, but the signs defied explanation. It felt like the Earth itself was pulsating with a message. Every sensor seemed alive, the readings shifting and adjusting as though the structure was aware it was being scanned. Before they could proceed further, Travis paused for a moment and asked the viewers directly, "Do you believe a structure this huge could actually exist underground?" He invited them to comment below. Was this the breakthrough the world had been waiting for? Or the start of something no one could understand? Despite the wonder and excitement, tension mounted. Unmarked movement startled the night crew. Sensors flickered inexplicably, and the cold desert air seemed heavier near the anomaly. The team knew one thing for certain. This structure was no accident. It was designed, purposeful, and whatever was down there was waking up. As the team sifted through the drill spoils, they unearthed fragments of material unlike anything found naturally in the earth. Advanced ceramics imbued with rare metals like nickel, cobalt, thorium, and strontium. This wasn't ordinary clay or stone, but a manufactured substance with magnetic properties. X-ray fluorescence machines revealed a composition more akin to spacecraft heat shields than anything terrestrial. Travis Taylor explained how the carbon content hinted at potential stealth applications, sparking whispers among the scientists that they might have stumbled on ancient or alien technology hidden for centuries beneath the mesa. The black slabs uncovered appeared too perfect and too large to be geological. Their surfaces absorbed light in unnerving ways, while sensors detected faint, irregular pulses coming from the materials themselves, as if they contained an energy source or were actively reacting to the team's presence. Unexplained electromagnetic fluctuations and sporadic equipment failures added to the growing sense that the structure was not only massive but sentient or controlled by unknown forces. During a quiet moment in the command center, Travis turned to address the viewers directly. "Where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments below. What would you do if you were standing where we are, facing the unknown beneath this ranch?" The mixed awe and fear among the team was palpable, each new discovery confirming the unthinkable. Skinwalker Ranch was guarding a secret far greater than anyone anticipated. The search for answers was only just beginning, and the structure they found was a puzzle piece from a puzzle nearly impossible to comprehend. As the excavation deepened, the unease among the team grew palpable. It started with unexplained equipment malfunctions. Thermal cameras flickered and cut out at crucial moments, sensors repeatedly triggered false alarms, and electronic devices emitted strange static noises that seemed almost like whispers. A shadow flitted across the periphery of one camera's field of vision, gone before anyone could get a clear image. The crew exchanged nervous glances. The feeling of being watched settled heavily over everyone. Several team members reported sudden cold spots, sudden chills that traveled down their spines, and moments of disorientation. Travis himself noted a creeping paranoia beginning to take hold. As someone driven by data and science, he was frustrated that the instruments, which should have worked flawlessly underground, seemed to conspire against them. This wasn't just science anymore, it was something else. Travis paused during a team briefing, turning a serious gaze to the cameras and viewers. What we're dealing with here is beyond what science alone can explain. We're not just uncovering a physical structure. There's an intelligence, a presence that's interacting with us, and it's doing so in ways that challenge every experiment and device we bring in. As the night shifted, strange sounds, low hums, eerie vibrations, wind that couldn't be felt outdoors, echoed through the excavation site. The team's nerves stretched thin, shadows seemed to move just beyond the reach of flashlights, and the line between natural phenomena and something paranormal blurred further. The real danger, Travis warned, was underestimating what lay beneath. "This place isn't passive," he said. "It's actively interfering with our work. And it's trying to send us a message, one we're still struggling to understand." The moment had come. The team prepared to descend into the mysterious structure buried beneath the Skinwalker Ranch mesa. This was no ordinary cave or natural cavern, but an engineered complex hiding deep underground, and every step into the darkness tested their courage and resolve. As they lowered themselves through the narrow entrance, an immediate change took hold. The air turned cold, unnervingly cold, so frigid it stole their breath and fogged their visors. A faint hum vibrated through the metal-clad walls, its frequency almost imperceptible but physically felt in their bones. Flickering lights cast long shadows across strange markings etched deep into the smooth surfaces, symbols that defied known languages and geometry. Moving deeper, the team stumbled across colossal handprints burned into the walls, their size twice that of a human's. These impressions looked biological, as if made by an enormous, otherworldly being. The atmosphere thickened with tension as whispers echoed faintly through the chambers, indecipherable murmurs that sent chills down the spine. Every new discovery was a hint of the unknown, a mysterious language of light and shadow that seemed to push them further into a place where reality blurred. The glowing symbols dancing on the walls reacted subtly to their presence, shimmering and flickering as if alive, signaling they were not alone in the darkness. Travis urged the team forward despite the mounting dread. This wasn't just an exploration, it was stepping into the heart of a secret far greater and more dangerous than anyone had imagined. The pulse of the structure, the enigmatic carvings, and the eerie silences all seemed to be drawing them deeper into a revelation about Skinwalker Ranch that would change everything forever. After navigating the eerie corridors lined with mysterious carvings and giant handprints, the team reached an astonishing discovery: a massive metallic dome-shaped chamber unlike anything they had ever seen. The smooth, reflective surface contrasted sharply with the rough stone corridors leading to it, its construction precise and deliberate, as if forged by an advanced civilization. At the heart of the dome hovered a pale, pulsing vortex of light, swirling like a miniature storm contained in midair. The glowing energy cast an otherworldly illumination on the walls, shifting and shimmering with an intelligence of its own. Spectrometers and radiation detectors went haywire, spiking to dangerous levels, while magnetic sensors oscillated wildly between extremes. Suddenly, all instruments ceased normal function. Screens froze, digital watches paused at the same exact moment, and data streams fell silent. The silence was broken only by a low hum that grew louder and more complex. The chamber itself seemed alive, a breathing entity reacting to their presence. Then, cryptic symbols adorning the dome's interior began to illuminate one by one, casting intricate patterns of light that danced across the metallic surfaces. These symbols formed a mesmerizing code that no one on the team could decipher. As the last symbol glowed, an opening appeared in the dome's side, sliding open with mechanical precision to reveal a descending passageway carved from the earth. Travis stared in awe and apprehension. The message was clear: this was just the beginning. What lay beyond the opening was a mystery, perhaps the very heart of the buried structure, and potentially, answers the world was not ready for. As the team ventured deeper inside the core chamber, the atmosphere shifted from tense curiosity to outright fear. Shadows began to dance at the edges of their vision, elongated, unnatural shapes that seemed to materialize and vanish at will. Using thermal imaging, Travis caught fleeting glimpses of a tall, gaunt figure moving smoothly through the darkness, its outline distorted as if stretched beyond human proportions. Words fell silent as the electronic equipment started to glitch. Cameras flickered, radios emitted bursts of static interspersed with eerie whispers that no one could understand. The once steady hum of the chamber grew chaotic, vibrating the metallic walls and sending a shiver down every spine. The team members instinctively felt they were being scanned, analyzed by an unseen presence. Travis, usually composed and data-driven, gave a rare warning. "This isn't just a structure," he said gravely. "Something is inside, aware and watching. We are not alone." The entity made no aggressive moves, but its presence was oppressive, an invisible weight pressing down on the team. The whispers grew louder, layered with strained breathing and faint, unintelligible voices that seemed to echo through their minds. Then, as abruptly as it had appeared, the shadow vanished, leaving the team staring into the cold silence, their minds racing with questions and their hearts pounding from the encounter. Pause for viewer engagement. Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain? Tell us your story in the comments. The encounter solidified one terrifying truth: whatever was buried beneath Skinwalker Ranch was alive in a way they had never imagined. And it was ready to reveal its secrets. As the door slid open, the team was met with an ominous silence, a vast passageway stretching downward into near-total darkness. But then, steady rhythmic pounding echoed from below. It was slow and deliberate, like footsteps coming up a long stairwell, growing louder with each beat. The team hesitated at the threshold, lights trembling in their hands. No one spoke, but the shared tension was palpable. Whatever lay deeper inside waited, aware of their presence. Travis glanced back at the team, then to the passage ahead. "This place, it goes deeper than we imagined," he said softly, barely above a whisper. Before they could take another step, a cold draft blew out their flashlights. The pounding stopped abruptly, replaced by a heavy silence that pressed on their ears like a physical weight. The mysteries of the giant structure beneath Skinwalker Ranch were far from over. What else lurked in the shadows? What truths remained hidden, waiting to be uncovered? Subscribe now if you want to see what's really down there next. Do you think this is proof of alien presence? Comment your thoughts below.